It's early in the morning. She's having a beer and a, I don't know, like a juice? Ice and a Leo. Amazing breakfast. Welcome to Surat Thani, Thailand. I'm going to take you around today to a non-touristy part of Thailand. You see a lot of Chinese influence in Surat Thani, such as this ritual. I reside here or make this base about half the year. I find it a really good place to unplug, focus, and just kind of get into that zone of no distractions because it's not a real tourist town at all. You get a few tourists that come through just to hop over to Koh Phangan or Koh Samui or Koh Tao. But sometimes I'll go an entire week and not see a single tourist. So in this vlog, I'm just gonna hop around, make it kind of random. I'm gonna sip on a lot of coffees, have some food, and show you around a town that has very few tourists in Thailand. The first beverage of today is going to be Thai tea, made by Nietzsche. She has a little coffee business here.
Thank you.
So what does just a regular weekend day look like in Surat Thani? That's what the topic of this video is. I'm gonna hop around, I'm gonna do a lot of this, a lot of hot beverages, a lot of food, and just take you around this town and show you what it's like in a place that has almost no tourists. It's a town, 130,000 people, but sometimes I'll go a whole week, I won't see a single foreigner. So this spot's like they do a seafood porridge, they do the dim sum that you see outdoors, and then this guy is making a seafood porridge where you have all the seafood and the rice, and I'm gonna go sit down over here and have some morning seafood porridge. Very popular, traditional, local spot, and if it's popular with the police, you know it's got to be good. So we'll sit out here. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Just wiping down my table. I'm gonna sit here and have what is seafood porridge. So take a look how fresh and delicious that is. And he brought me some black coffee, no sugar. And that's what people do. They come out here first thing in the day. Maybe they have some dim sum, or they have the seafood porridge, which looks really good. Food, coffee, and the exploration of just a normal day in a non-touristy part of Thailand continues. I'm gonna sit here and finish this meal, catch up with you on the next snack. Just amazing fresh fish, mushroom, freshly grated ginger, and a fresh cup of hot coffee brewed. And how much was that snack, or really a hearty meal? $4.50 for that meal. Amazing. You can see fishermen are headed out to sea to go make their daily catch. So that's what Surat Thani was and is, kind of a fishing town. So right off the river, we have the market. And you'll see people come out here and they're selling seafood. And we're gonna explore this market. What else do we have here? Crab? Sawadee krap. Hello. Whoa. How are you? Sawadee krap. A lot of fish. And this is a market that happens earlier in the day, morning time. You have all your produce. The butcher with his meat. And it's that time of year right now where you can get your stink. They call stink beans, I believe. Tastes really good in curry. Got a lot of fresh seafood. Some fresh garlic. A lot of fresh food. You don't need to go to a traditional grocery store when you live in Surat Thani. Just come down to the local markets. Get everything fresh right here. But you can see a lot of people selling the crab, local seafood. Right here. And fresh produce, nice peppers. Arroy. And this is how they do the butcher in Surat Thani. He just comes right out here, street side, chopping. Yeah. And something else that's interesting is this mural right here. You see this? It's from World War II. I have a fascination with World War II history. And what this mural says, there's a little placard right here. It says the Greater East Asia War. And what happened was, the Japanese landed in Surat Thani, in this little fishing village, and they wanted to make it like part of their base. So the connection with the Japanese, this little village area is called Ban Long Village here in Surat Thani. And the Japanese came here, and if you look at the map right now, you can see where Surat Thani is located. It's kind of this inlet. It's about 400 miles from Bangkok. It's really the main jumping off point today for tourism to go over to Koh Samui, Koh Tao, or Koh Phangan. And the Japanese were quite attracted to it. Gonna keep exploring this little fishing village, Ban Long Village, or Surat Thani. When you look at some of these old construction in this village where the Japanese tried to settle, I get the impression by the architecture that they in fact were here a little bit longer, long enough to build things, because the construction here is very similar to what the Japanese built in Taiwan when they occupied it. Sawadee Cup. But yeah, it's very similar to the architecture around Taiwan that the Japanese built, because Japan occupied Taiwan 50 years. And you see some of that similar style right here in Surat Thani. We have the old bodega, the local store. Gonna stop right here and have another cup of coffee. We have a nice coffee shop. They've been open, I think, for about 4 months. Sawadee Cup. Making a nice mocha. Looks so good. And when I was walking up here, I took some video of the murals because they're quite interesting. Gonna flash those up on the screen right now. But it's a cool little fisherman's village with the history painted as murals on the buildings. Definitely worth checking out if you're ever in this part of Thailand. And while you're doing it, stop by this little coffee shop. It's quite nice. And for this nice mocha coffee, how much is it? 30 baht, or just under $1. Hey, what a great coffee. I love your coffee.
Thank you.
Delicious. So you were saying that over there is coconut milk?
Coconut
I want to see it.
Yeah.
So he said that right here, that he's making fresh coconut milk. Well, here's the coconut. The skin. You were making coconut. Wow, no kidding. Check this out. Fresh coconut milk. It doesn't get more fresh than that. I'll tell you what. There's the coconut meat. And you got the coconuts here. This one? Eat it. All right. Good. Double cup. Wow. Right here is where the milk comes out. Thank you. Thanks. Man, that's awesome. What a cool little neighborhood this is, this little village. And you keep exploring it. Yes. Hello. Hello, hello. You have the old bodega, the little neighborhood convenience store. And everyone's going out for a walk this morning. Good morning. Hello. Sawadee krap. Oh, waking up maybe. And then you have more murals here that they've painted, kind of showing some of the history of Surat Thani with the boats and the industry. And then it progresses to the little taxi rides. So beautiful. Wow, so nice. So beautiful.
10 baht.
10 baht.
10 baht.
Got a nice fresh kind of a flower for 10 baht. Or about, what's that, 25 cents, 30 cents. Sawadee krap. Good morning.
Good morning.
Another coffee spot here.
How are you?
Great.
Yeah.
He used to work up the street at a little cafe.
Yeah.
Came down here, he opened his own shop.
Yeah.
Congratulations. How long have you been at this location?
1 ปี.
1 month?
Yeah.
Wow. It's only been open 1 month. Yeah, I knew this guy the first time he was working up the road at a little cafe. So he came down here and opened his own shop. And already quite popular, you know? You have a lot of people stopping by. You did your yoga this morning, maybe? Did you do yoga? Gym? Yeah? I'm walking kind of in the old part of the town center of Surat Thani, and here's another market. And you come out in Surat Thani in the morning hours, you have all these markets and action going on, and you get a feel for why people say, if you love seafood, come to Surat Thani. You have all this fresh catch going on. You also have, just slightly north of here, all your shrimp from Thailand kind of comes from this region because you have a bunch of shrimp farms. And I'm gonna walk up here because there's a gal that sells my favorite sweet potatoes. I'm gonna walk up here and grab some, but you can kind of see the old village of Surat Thani, or the old town center. And we have another butcher here. Wow, it's the real deal. Huh. I feel like that's what they should do in the US and other Western countries where they just pack meat in plastic. They should show more of the source where it really comes from. I think it would make a lot more people eat more vegetables. Everybody comes down here to buy their lottery tickets, try their luck to see if they can win. Now, Thailand is anti-gambling, but very pro-lottery ticket. Although, there's a lot of underground gambling, a ton of these little underground gambling dens. And then you also have a lot of online illegal gaming. And here is my favorite sweet potato. Alright, thank you. Everyone trying their luck at the lottery tickets. Sawadee krap, how are you? Where are you from?
Thailand.
Surat Thani?
Surat, yeah.
Where are you going?
อะไรนะคะ
Alana?
What?
Oh, you're drinking Leo so early in the morning. You're drinking a Leo? Beer for breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. It's early in the morning. She's having a beer
Yeah.
and I don't know, like a juice? Ice and a Leo. Amazing breakfast. All right. Amazing. She's drinking a Leo for breakfast. I guess some people like beer for breakfast. We keep exploring a non-touristy town in Thailand, and here we have a barber shop. And like I do sometimes, I like to ask, how much for a haircut? How much does it cost? Sometimes I like to ask for you guys watching, because obviously I'm not going to need it. I wish I had hair to get a haircut, but I don't. So we're going to ask how much it costs for a haircut. And the price is 150 baht for a haircut. 150 baht for the haircut, Kampukap, which is about $4.50. How does that compare to prices in the US, I wonder? I'm sure a haircut in the US right now is not cheap. So it's probably $20 in the US or more. This guy sells kind of like recycled, reused, secondhand t-shirts. So he has a full shop here. Sorry, Kap. Nice t-shirts. You know, Pink Floyd, AC/DC. And how much are they? So you can get this one for about 50 cents. This one's about $1.20. Def Leppard, the Beatles, Sublime, and you even have Long Beach. Amazing. Wow, what a great Chicago Cubs shirt there too. All for about $1.20. Then up here is where I get my massage. It's my favorite massage, probably the best massage I've had in Thailand. And hello. How are you? Good. I will see you tomorrow. I will come tomorrow. It's 500 baht for a 2-hour massage, but sometimes they do a herbal massage and then it's 100 baht extra. So 500 baht is like $13 for 2 hours. 500 baht for 2 hours, probably the best massage I've had in Thailand. And I swear it's what keeps me like almost pain-free. Keeps me in the gym, keeps me feeling good. And I don't know what I would do without it. I think it's, if I weigh all the different reasons why I like to make Thailand base or even Surat Thani base, a lot of it's body work, keeping the body feeling good. Going back to the earlier scene in this video when it showed the mural on the building of the Japanese landing in Surat Thani. So a little more information about that. Here's another mural about World War II history and the Japanese coming to Thailand. So in fact, the Japanese did occupy. There's a sign here that says in 1941, the Japanese were here and the Thais and Japanese tried to do some negotiations. They didn't turn out well. So Japan did end up occupying this area for a period of time. I'm a little scattered on that history. I'm going to learn more about it. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video, a vlog about Japanese occupying Surat Thani. But they said that this 2-story building here behind me is either the replica or the site, the location of where the Japanese had their headquarters in Surat Thani. And then you'll notice there's Buddhist temples throughout Surat Thani. And the reason why Surat Thani gets that name, the town, the city of good people, is for their commitment to Buddhism. So that's a little bit of history on why Surat Thani is called the city of good people. And then right up here is one of my favorite evening markets in all of Thailand. Happens every evening. Now it's still early right now. It's not even quite 3 p.m. I'm gonna stop in right up here and see if my favorite crab curry is open and maybe grab a bite to eat here. So up here is my favorite crab. They're not quite set up yet. The most delicious crab curry. They'll be open shortly. Sorry, Kap. Nice to see you. Now, where is your sister? Sister? No. Coming. Yeah, so crab curry is not ready, but it's going to be ready shortly. In the meantime, I'll probably go up here and grab a bite to eat, one of my other local favorites, and stop by this little dessert stand. They have all these delicious Thai desserts. And just get a little sliver of one of these. And if you check it out, it's a kind of like a dessert truck. And you would never know if you were just driving by, but if you stop, there's all these amazing desserts made with pumpkin and coconut. Wow. Oh, thank you. I have these later. I'm gonna have these later. And here's my favorite crab curry. You've seen her before on previous videos, where I would sit at her stand and have crab curry. How are you? Sorry, cup. You look nice. Have a good night. See you. And in the meantime, I'm gonna walk up here and grab a bite to eat because these aren't quite ready yet. There's still a lot I want to fit in for this vlog, so I'm gonna hop around pretty quick. There's a local cafe up here that they said they have like a DJ today. So I want to go check that out. And there's yet another market that I want to check out that's in the evening along the river. So I'm gonna keep on cruising around here, moving a little bit quick, and take you to a landmark restaurant here in Surat Thani. Here you have it. You have like a Surat Thani landmark in regard to just awesome seafood restaurants. And this is one of my favorites. I love it. And I want to show you the food that I am served right now and for how much it costs. I think it might surprise you. So check this out. There's like a fried rice with little oil, seafood, and you have what you call, I think it's kapao tare, and then you have the fresh tom yum seafood, full of seafood. All of this for under $10. It's amazing. The best Thai food, some of the best Thai food I've had. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this meal and then keep taking you around Surat Thani and show you what it's like on just a regular day on the weekend in a town that has very few or no tourists. Oh, Kampukap, thank you. Ordered a lime soda. So stop by this little local cafe. It's one of my favorites. It's on the river. And they're doing like a DJ today. This is what it's like for a weekend day in a small town in Thailand with no tourists. So we'll take a little bit of a look around. Check out the spot. It's a little bit noisy, but I want to show you guys what happens on a weekend day during the day in Surat Thani. Got the DJ. A non-touristy town during the day on the weekend. This is what it's like. And then in Surat Thani, it's right on the river. So you got all the fishing boats. And it looked like they were setting up the volleyball net out here. So let's go check it out and see if some people are playing volleyball. Looks like it's not volleyball after all. I'm not sure what it is. Kind of part tennis and part paddleball maybe. Hey brother, what kind of game is this? What are you playing?
Pickleball.
Pickleball?
Yes.
All right. Pickleball, that's what they call it. Great coconut ice cream for 20 baht. Thank you. Arroy, yeah. Yeah, arroy, delicious. Coconut ice cream, my favorite. 20 baht, served by a great ice cream man. Yeah. Awesome, man. A lot of entrepreneurs in Thailand. These guys out hustling. And then here you have like a sepak takraw. They do the game, I think, somebody's gonna correct me who's watching this. This game, I think, started in Malaysia. Sorry, Kap.
Hello. Where you come from?
Where do I come from?
Myanmar.
You're from
Where
Myanmar?
you come from?
America.
Oh, America. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so all the guys out here playing
Okay, yeah.
from Myanmar,
From Myanmar.
all the guys. A lot of guys come here to Thailand from Myanmar
Okay, thank you.
because of the war.
Yeah.
There's too much war.
I get the YouTuber.
YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, so what you have are the refugees, really.
Yeah.
They come here to work and escape the war.
Okay.
So all the guys out here playing, Myanmar guys. Man, the way he throws his foot up there, his leg, I would tear something. Throws his foot about 2 feet over his head.
Bây giờ nói vậy nha cô. Bây giờ nói vậy nha mà.
Arroy Leo, huh? These guys are good. So this is what happens. You come out here, everybody playing. Sepak. Hello. Sorry, cop. Hello. Shy baby. No matter where you go in Thailand right now, you see all this durian fruit. It's that time of year. Sorry, cop. My friends from the... Oh, where's Mr. O?
Okay.
My friends from the fire station. Where?
Okay.
Where's Mr. O? Where? If you remember one of my last videos where I was in Surat Thani, I made a vlog and we were at the fire station with Mr. O. Where is Mr. O?
Break.
Break. Where?
Break. East.
Oh, he's eating. So Mr. O's eating. All right, so I'm gonna grab some durian fruit up here. It's always extra delicious. This time of year, very affordable too. Great, huh? You gotta go tap, tap, tap to see how good it is, how soft. Gonna see if you can find me one that's just right. Kind of like medium to the touch, because sometimes people like them really hard to the touch or really soft. I like mine just right. Let me check it. Yeah, good. Okay, so I found my durian. Now she's gonna weigh it. How much is it? 250? Oh, 170 baht. Okay, thank you. So Myra Canyon, BC, Canada. Now you go to these shops around Surat Thani, they sell all these t-shirts for like 50 cents, but the most random things. So I bet somebody is watching this video from Kelowna, Myra Canyon, Canada. Yeah. We have you go to, oh, from glasses, yeah? Yeah.
Sale 70%.
70% off. So she's saying she works over at the glass shop, glasses, and she says there's a 70% discount.
Yes.
Right now, right? For how long?
Ghosted.
And when does it expire?
Yeah.
Glasses, 70%.
70%, yes.
Everything always on sale. There's always a sale going on. Almost ready to go. Delicious. Atlético Nacional. Huh? Colombia. I think that's Atlético Nacional from Colombia. You get the most random shirts in Thailand. They end up getting the full cycle of life. Whenever they get let go or sold in other countries, they end up here. But I think that's Atlético Nacional from Medellin, Colombia. One? You got to support the local entrepreneur selling the lottery tickets. Come pick up. Thank you. Maybe that's the lucky winner right there, right? Liverpool, champions. All right, making our way. This daytime activity is almost coming to a close because the sun is starting to set. You can see it right over the river here. This is the vibe in a non-touristy part of Thailand, and it's quite special. And there's all kinds of towns like these across the country that if you come here to visit, or even I know guys who live in Thailand, they've only been to like Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and Phuket, and there's so much more to see. And you're missing out if you don't come and get this local experience where you just don't see any foreigners. It's special, it's more authentic. And then here in Surat Thani, People come out here, you'll see them every day of the week, sitting along the river, fishing, socializing, taking photos. Hello. Before it gets dark, I'm gonna go back to the market and show you some of the food. Okay, Roy, kampung kap. Thank you. Kampung kap. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We got fresh taro, sweet potato, and corn. It's very hot. Oh, with coconut. It's one of my favorites. Wow. I'll come back. So he's making like a vegetarian bowl. All vegetables with some rice. And what do we have here? Some clay pot waffle. Oh, Roy? Kind of a clay pot waffle of some sort. I'm not sure what's in the middle.
Delicious.
Delicious, right?
It's a coconut.
Coconut. Coconut pancake waffle. Kind of. Coconut waffle. And your son loves it. I'm gonna come back for this one too. Wow, I love anything coconut. That looks really good. So then we have a lot of fresh fruit, more. Looks like some pork sausage, seafood, and noodles. And then right here, it's kind of like a floating market. So you come down here, it's an extension. And let's see what they're serving. We have like large prawns here. Wow. Whoa. I think food is such an important part of Thai culture and society. It's really the fabric, and I think what you see, people hustle. So you don't see people sitting around. If they want to go out and make some money, they make whatever they make delicious in their kitchens and come out and let everyone else enjoy it and make a living at the same time. So whenever there's a line, must be something kind of good. So, oh, chives, crab, fish cake. Wow, it smells really good. Huh. It's got to be good. Look at the line. Oh, Roy. Yeah, it's got to be good. Look at that line for these fish cakes. Gonna wrap up this vlog right here. I'm gonna sit down and have my coconut little pancakes with the corn and sweet potato, and sit here along the river and enjoy it. Enjoy the sunset, and do this again probably if you guys like these kind of impromptu, random vlogs, walking around less touristy places around Thailand. Guys, I'll see you on the next vlog.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ